Hello, welcome back to another video. As you read from the title, we are heading up the highest mountain in England today, Scafell Pike. And like Skiddaw the other week, we're doing it as a bit of a fell run. We've got a mega route today, so the plan is to head up to Gable first, then up to Great Gable. So this is sort of the back end of Gable here, and Great Gable sits behind it. And then from Great Gable, we're going to drop down into the valley that sits between Great Gable and Scafell. And then we're going to head up to Scafell Pike via the corridor route, which is a relatively technical route up to Scafell. And then from Scafell, we're going to drop down past Great End and then back down into the valley. Hev is training for the Scafell Sky Race, which is in a month's time. So it's a bit of a recce for her. She's potentially going to do a longer route than I am. I think my route's probably going to be about 20 kilometers, whereas Hev's pushing nearer to 30. But yeah, we're just going to see how our bodies are feeling and just go with the flow really, because we've got 2 full days in Borrowdale, so we're planning on doing something tomorrow as well. We're just going to take it nice and steady today and just really enjoy it. The weather is pretty cloudy. There isn't a breath of wind down here, and I don't think there's going to be much on the tops either. It's really mild. Spring has finally hit the UK, it feels like, and it's about 16 degrees down the valleys at the moment. Bit cooler on the tops, but yeah, it's perfect running conditions. It looks like there's a bit of clag on the tops, but hopefully that's going to clear and we'll get some stunning views, because Great Gable is potentially my favourite mountain in the whole of the Lake District. You get stunning 360 degree views up there. It's just mega, absolutely love it up there. So yeah, we've got an awesome day planned. I will catch up with you throughout the route as always, and thank you so much for clicking on the video. Hope you enjoy it, and I'll probably catch up with you next up at Great Gable. So we're just leaving Great Gable, and as you can see, cannot see a flying sausage. Me and Hev have been up here twice together. Both times haven't been able to see a single thing, which is really annoying, but usually from Great Gable you get the most stunning 360-degree view, and from here you get the whole view of the corridor route going up to Scafell Pike. You'll have Scafell over there and Great End there, and it is just, oh, it's a mega view. If you do want to see that view, I have actually filmed a video going up Great Gable before in the winter, and I got insane weather, so maybe check that out after if you do want to see the views. We made it up there in an hour and a half. It's about 3,000 feet elevation all the way up there, so it is, whew, yeah, it's a proper slog. And like I was saying before, down in the valley, there is very, very little wind today, and it is just so close, and we have just been dripping with sweat the whole way up here. There's not a breath of wind, which is quite nice, but yeah, on the ascents. Whew. And on Green Gable, which is just over there, which is also a Wainwright, we found a car key, which is pretty crazy because you do not want to be losing your car key up here, obviously. And we got to the top of Great Gable and there's quite a few people up there. I was asking around and luckily we found the person. So yeah, we got very lucky there because that could have been a bad day out for them. We are heading down into the valley ahead of us to the base of the corridor route that goes up to Scafell. The descent off Great Gable here, as you can see, there's Hev flying down, is very technical. You have to be really focusing on your feet, hence why I'm not looking at the camera too much because I don't want to stack it. It's not really very runnable at all, so we're just going to take it very steady because we don't want any injuries. So yeah, we'll make it all the way down to the valley and then we'll be on our way up the corridor route, which I've done once before. I didn't film it though, all the way up to Scafell Pike. So we've still got a good, I think, 2,000 feet of elevation up to the top of there. So yeah, mega day out, and I'm hoping this cloud clears up so we get a bit of a view up on Scafell, but who knows. It's still absolutely beautiful though, and it feels so good to be out in the lakes, and it's nice to just be in shorts and t-shirt again. Summer is finally here. Probably be snowing tomorrow, but yeah, we'll make the most of it today. But anyway, I'm going to put the camera down now because it is getting mega sketch, and I'll catch up with you probably now on the way up to Scafell Pike. So we've made it to the top of Scafell Pike. We're just coming off now down this horrible little boulder field. So as you'll have seen, we made our way all the way up the corridor route, which was a really fun way to the top. It's quite technical. As you'll have seen, there's a couple of gullies as well, which you need to make sure that you don't end up going down or up. Wasdale Mountain Rescue actually did an Instagram post quite recently telling people about the gullies there, because they look like you could go down them, but yeah, you definitely can't. So yeah, if you do the corridor route, make sure you plot the route properly and have your map out, and yeah, just be super careful with those gullies. But yeah, other than that, really nice route up. One of the most popular ways up to Scafell is from Wasdale, and yeah, we hit the tourist path with loads of people on. And that last stretch was such a slog. Oh, my legs were absolutely dead by then. But yeah, we made it to the top. We sat up there for about 10-15 minutes and we chilled off quite quickly, so didn't hang around for too long. And we've done a total of 4,500 feet of elevation now, so my legs are feeling it. Hev is flying ahead of us. Her legs are still going strong. But yeah, it's been a mega day out so far. And unfortunately, we've got 0 views now, so I can't show you the views, but right there in front of us is Bowfell, and then over there is Crinkle Crags. And you would be able to see Great End over there in front of us as well. Unfortunately, you can't see a flying sausage today. We are now descending down into this little valley here. Head up over this sort of small boulder field. We'll go past Great End. We're going down this horrible little scree bit now. You can just start to see some sort of a view there. It has been absolutely epic when the cloud has broken up. It's a very dramatic day out on the fells. Nice that there's no wind, because it can be blowing an absolute hoolie up here. We're still having an awesome day. We've been up here twice together now. Both times, absolutely no views. So 3rd time's a charm, so hopefully next time we come up here, we'll get some views. But yeah, I'm going to put the camera down now because we are heading down this really technical bit and I need to be concentrating. Look at that, it's epic. A little change of plan. I've ended up coming down to Angle Town with Hev, and I'm going to continue with her mega route. So we've come all the way off Scafell Pike, past Great End, down to Angle Town, and we're now actually heading over towards the direction of the Langdale Pikes, but we're not going to go all the way over there. We're going to join onto the Cumbria Way, which will take us all the way back down into Borrowdale. It's probably added on about 7 or 8 kilometres for me, so it's nothing crazy, but legs are definitely a little bit tired now, but they're feeling good. They're still feeling strong, no crazy pain or anything. So yeah, it's good to do hard things. I just couldn't say no for a few extra miles in this beautiful place, and I've never done that section of the Cumbria Way either, so I'm quite interested to check it out, because the Cumbria Way is definitely on my list, maybe for this year. But yeah, I'm going to leave you here and I'm going to make my way all the way over to the Cumbria Way, down into Borrowdale now. We're currently on 17.4 kilometres and we've done nearly 5,000 feet of elevation, which is pretty hefty. Yeah, I will catch up with you down in Borrowdale at the end now, and fingers crossed I make it. quick interruption with the music. This path is unreal. Like switchback heaven. I've been zigzagging for about 10 minutes now. Whoever made this path, you deserve a pint, my friend. Oh, so used to the horrible steep steps and scree, but this is a bit of me. Look at this, I can see Hev all the way down. She's still zigzagging. This is just a trail heaven. We've deserved this today because this route has not been runnable. And to make it even better, we've got a beautiful little river there with some waterfalls on. Absolutely mega. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'll meet you back down in Borrowdale and I'm going to carry on enjoying these zigzags. It's the morning after. I made it back to the youth hostel. Unfortunately, my camera died right at the end. I got right to the end of this little road here, got it out to film the outro, and all my batteries were completely dead. I have some very, very tired legs today, but we both made it back safe. We both had an amazing day out on the fells. It was such a mega day. That last 5 kilometers down that valley was pretty brutal on the old legs. My legs pretty much gave up. They were very tired then. And the heavens opened and I was soaking wet. It was a pretty heavy ending and I just crashed on the sofas in the youth hostel and yeah, my legs were completely finished. They feel all right today. They're pretty tender, so I'm quite happy with how they feel. I've just said goodbye to Hev because she is on another run today. She's running from here all the way over to Ambleside where I'm going to go and pick her up. I don't know how she's doing it. Well, I do know actually. It's because she is an insane runner and she trains very hard and has put a lot of hard effort into it. And yeah, she's absolutely incredible. She is an absolute mountain machine, that girl. But yeah, she's doing that today. I'm going to have a nice little chill day. I'm going to go for a nice little walk somewhere. But yeah, yesterday, absolutely insane day. Felt so good to be back out on the fells, doing a really big day out, challenging myself a little bit. I ended up doing the full distance, which I was really happy about. The route itself was just unbelievable. We didn't get those views at the tops, unfortunately. It was very clagged out. I highly recommend this area if you're wanting to do some serious mountains and that's what you're into. I just love Great Gable. Scafell's good, it's very, very busy at the top. And in my opinion, the views from Great Gable are a bit better. You just get a stunning 360-degree view up there when it's not claggy. Like I said, I've done a video up there before, so if you want to actually see some views, go and check that out after this one. But yeah, one thing I will say about the route is the corridor route. Wasdale Mountain Rescue put out a big post recently on their social medias regarding the corridor route and its gullies. There is one specific gully, and I will find the name of it and I'll put it in the description now. I just can't quite remember what it's called. But they've had to do a lot of rescues from this gully. And I'll try to put a clip in now to show you what it looks like. It's this gully. So yeah, that gully, you just need to be very careful not to accidentally go down there. I think a lot of people end up going down there when they're descending off the corridor route. There's a footpath next to it, which if you're not concentrating, you could quite easily end up taking, and it takes you basically to the edge. And yeah, it's very dangerous. Or people go down this gully, and the further you go down the gully, the worse it gets. So a lot of people have been getting stuck in that gully and they've had to do a lot of rescues. So just bear in mind if you're doing the corridor route that, you know, that you don't want to be going down those gullies. You want to be staying on the main path. And yeah, just make sure you plot the route out on a map before you go. Take a map with you, take a compass, use the OS Maps app or any sort of GPS device, because it's, yeah, the more you can do the better, because the Mountain Rescue have been doing heaps of rescues, especially around Scafell, because obviously it's so popular. But yeah, just thought I'd say that. I mean, whatever route you're doing in the Lakes, Peak District, anyway, you should really be taking a map and plotting it all out the night before, just so you get familiar with it, and yeah, top up your navigation skills if you can. But yeah, it was an awesome day out. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope the camera worked. I'm really sorry if there was a lack of audio and me sort of talking about the route. The camera I'm using is an old GoPro because my new one broke, and GoPro are currently sending me a new one and it hasn't been delivered yet. So I'm really sorry if the audio was a bit crackly and a bit rubbish in places, but fingers crossed it worked a little bit. I hope it all gets sorted very soon because we're going to Skye in a couple of weeks. And yeah, I really hope I've got a good camera for that, because obviously the Isle of Skye is going to be amazing and I want to film lots of videos for you all. But anyway, that's enough of me talking. I'm going to have a really nice chilled day. I'm going to sit by here for a little while, go for a nice little walk, have a look around the shops in Ambleside. Thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you for all the love, all the support on the channel. I know I say it at the end of every single video. I pretty much say the exact same thing, but it really does mean a lot, all the support. Recently, like I've been saying, all the videos have just been doing so well and we're gaining so many new subscribers and everything. And like I said, loads of exciting videos coming soon, hopefully of Skye and Scotland in general, because we're going up there for a good few days. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers.